30 to the 40.
He's able to fend off the defender and bring in the game's first touchdown.
Yeah, so what is that podcast called?
It's called like Momentum.
8 picks, bro, through 2 games.
Wild.
I've never heard of any program having 8 picks through 2 games.
And pick sixes, let alone.
Pick sixes. Yeah.
A few of them have been pick
The
sixes.
first
3.
game.
3?
3 out of the 8, right?
3 the
And
first
yours
game.
was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Start them off.
That's hard.
We
Yeah,
got, like,
start
what?
off the defense.
We got like 4 the first game, I think.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
And,
And
3,
then 4 again.
Four
three
again.
was 3 of them was pick sixes.
Mhm.
And then we get the next game 4
Yeah.
turnovers. We got a
We had a few fumbles,
And
too,
it was
though,
right on
against-
that goal
against-
line.
Max got a pick, a forced fumble. Thule forced a fumble. Oh, Makai got a pick.
Yeah, right on the. That was on 4th down, right?
We turning up with the turnovers right now.
What was your thought process on that first pick 6?
That was crazy.
Were you just like, don't get hawked, don't get hawked?
Yeah, I kept looking back, make sure nobody by me.
Yeah.
But nah, it was like, dang, that was a dream come true right there. And
Yeah.
just score your first college touchdown.
That's
Hear
so
the
cool.
crowd yelling. There's like 2 plays before that, I had to chase the running back down.
Mm.
So it was just like,
Oh, I saw.
I was tired.
Was the ref in the way on that one,
Yeah,
or
I
what?
ran
Because
into-
I
ran
saw
into the
that.
ref. Had to chase him by like 70 yards
Really?
and got him, and then
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and then had to run back the 95 the other way.
See, you
again.
would have gotten it if you didn't catch him.
Yeah,
That's strain right there.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we preach, strain.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
I thought he was a
strain.
good player, actually, that number 1 kid.
Yeah, it just he was so small.
Yeah,
You
he was
could-
small.
we couldn't see him in the backfield, so he's behind the line. It's like it was hard to see him.
Yeah.
But nah,
That's low-key an advantage, though, isn't it? for
Yeah,
a
low
back.
key.
yeah, a little
That
back.
Deuce Vaughn kid for Kansas State.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be really good,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, he's top.
Was
He's
he
one
like
of
5'5"?
Yeah, he's supposed to be one of the top like draft running backs this year, I think.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he's
PFF
short.
loves him,
Yeah.
bro. They post him on Instagram and Twitter all the time. He's like,
I don't even be paying attention to PFF like that.
Yeah.
really? Yeah, I feel like a lot of dudes in the league, they kind of have some against PFF because they feel like the guys who are ranking the players didn't play themselves.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's why I don't think. That's why I don't pay attention to rankings or
Yeah.
anything. Cause I feel the same way.
It's also goofy sometimes. Like you get people on PFF where it's like this person's doing the best, and it's like
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this
Someone
guy.
you never
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
of.
like, what?
Sometimes it's cool that way, though.
It is cool, but it's like that's how does that make sense, right? Like
And
riddle
even
me
like
that,
it'd be like that, or it'd be like someone with clout, but it's somebody that don't got as
Yeah.
much clout, and they're
Mm.
doing the like probably more than that person that got clout,
Yeah.
but they always rank that person more. Just
Well, how
for
do you
exposure.
grade a corner or a safety if you're not sure what the coverage is, if you're not in that meeting room? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think PFF grades it like off their tackling and how many like corners, how many passes they didn't gave up. So like their passing grade.
That's what I'm saying. What if it wasn't your
Cover
zone,
two.
but it seemed like it was
like cover
on-
2 whole shot.
Yeah,
Like,
or
what
something
is
like-
that? Is that the corner?
Whose fault is that? Yeah. Like, how do you?
Yeah, I don't know how they would grade that then.
Yeah,
But,
you
like,
know.
I just thought they graded off like man coverage. Like you got the highest corner with the man coverage grade,
100%.
Man would be easy, but
Yeah.
or just the highest
mean-
corner grade overall. So like man coverage, just the stuff they do out there, tackling,
Right.
the plays they make.
Huh.
I don't know
That's
how
interesting.
PFF works.
That's interesting. I feel like you do have the reputation as being a ball hawk, though.
Yeah,
Like, I remember when you first came in, it was probably spring ball because you were an early enrollee,
spring
right?
ball, yeah.
I remember you got me, you picked me off, and you probably don't even remember that because it was a while back. But
Yeah,
I still remember, like that play's etched in my head. Honestly,
Really?
I'm like, that just pisses me off. But I was like, I didn't even know who you were. I was like, man, who's this freshman? This little
Yeah.
skinny kid.
Skinny,
Everyone calls
yeah.
Stick.
Yeah.
You put on weight since then.
Can you
Yeah.
talk about the nickname a little bit?
I was getting called Sticks in high school. One of my friend moms gave me the nickname. So when I got here, Kyle used to always call me, and then it just stuck with me. Sticks, skinny kid out there. So yeah, it always stuck with me. I never really cared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You've gained a good amount of weight,
Yeah.
though.
yeah,
huh?
for sure. Especially from when I first came. When I first came, I was little, like still a little boy.
And you still played a lot, though.
yeah.
How much were you
I didn't
weighing
think I
then?
was. I didn't even think I was gonna play my freshman year.
Yeah.
Because of how small I was. I
Right.
felt like I was so small coming in, and then I wasn't sure if I was gonna play. But when Isaiah got COVID,
Yeah.
and then coach called me, he was like, "You're gonna start." I was like, "Dang, that's crazy."
Yeah, let's go.
And I just called my mom. I called my mom. I remember the day I called my mom right after class. It's like I had a night class. Called her like I'm about to start.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, you're gonna have to come to the game.
Yeah. Nah, that was a crazy feeling though. Freshman year was fun.
Yeah, you balled. Was it what honors did you have as a freshman? Was it like freshman All-American?
Yeah, I got like 2 freshman All-Americans on different things. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
2 freshman All-Americans, I believe.
Do you have any like goals for this season, or are you just rolling? What's the deal?
Me, I never like go out there and set a goal like, oh, I want to go out and be first team this, first team that. I just go with the mindset like my game's gonna show. Like I'm gonna go out there and play my game. I'm gonna get picks. I'm gonna do what I do best and let them do what they want to do. They want to put me first team. Like this year, I don't think I was on no like list for like Pac-12, first team Pac-12 top safeties, but like on every other list, I was like on every list for top safeties, like top 20. And Pac-12 didn't put me on nothing. I would feel disrespected.
Yeah.
I feel like they're salty because we're leaving the pack, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, there. That was kind of, I felt a little disrespected. I'm like, all right, they trying to be
Well, you can get that Big Ten real quick.
Yeah.
When is that, 2024?
Yeah.
You'll be there for that, right?
2024.
Potentially?
It'll be like my senior year.
Unless you left early.
Yeah, unless I leave junior year.
What like did you work on this offseason, or is there anything like you were trying to improve on your game?
Getting bigger, getting faster, and I'll say them 2 was the main thing. Just constantly working on that, especially getting bigger. Because I know
Overall.
once I get that,
Bro, I saw you in the weight room a lot.
yeah, that's I was always lifting with Coach Riley, just doing extra stuff in the weight room,
Yeah.
working out with him. So I was just trying to get after it.
He's a unit. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so
You start working out with Wiley for a bit, you start getting
Yeah.
big.
Nah,
You got
for
like
real.
extra sessions with Wiley.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the time. He's always just on me. That's my guy. Though.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah. What were those like? Was he pushing you? Like how was that?
Yeah, he pushed me till this day, every day.
Yeah.
Make sure we set up a little program after weight room. When I got free time on my hands, come in, do some like turf work on the turf, like some backpedaling or like speed work,
Yeah.
balance, work on little stuff like that. And then some days when we don't got weight room, come in extra, get some weights, get some lift in with them. So like say like Wednesday, we don't got to lift, probably go in there and lift with them. Or
In
like,
season 2.
like in the fall camp when we had them breaks, like on the weekends, I go lift with him. So he like always say like let's do like 2 times a week.
yeah.
Like 2 extra workouts.
2 extra
a week,
workouts a week.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, I always do that.
I saw those guys are doing sprint timber.
Sprint timber.
Yeah, Wiley.
yeah. You don't know about that? So you know how they're squat tober.
Yeah, I heard about him talking about that where
Yeah.
he just squat the whole month.
Every single day.
Every single day, yeah.
of
That's
October.
wild.
So Sprintober, that's what they doing.
No, now it's sprint timber. And I suppose every day they're just doing some
Sprint
variation of
speed work.
sprinting,
Yeah.
speed
Sprint?
work. I saw they had the hurdles out there. It was him and Coach Caleb,
Okay.
and they're just getting
Getting back
after
to
it.
those 4-2
I
days.
seen Coach Caleb and them running out there one day.
Yeah, that's what they're
on the
doing.
field. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like-
squatting every day is way
squatting
worse.
every day.
I mean,
yeah,
that's different, you know,
that's
like,
crazy.
I feel like
And they lift. It's not just like lights. It's like
oh yeah,
heavy,
you're going
yeah,
hard.
like,
yeah. It's
You
a
have
whole
no
program.
days. It's like
Yeah.
no days where you could rest, like for squat.
No, I
That's
guess it would just be
crazy.
like a deload day. Maybe like you go light for more reps or something.
Jeez.
That's wild.
But you'd imagine by the end of the month, your 1 rep max probably goes up like
I don't know,
at
though.
least 50 pounds, right?
But the thing is, your work, you never get the recovery. So is it just break it down, break down, break? Like,
Well,
is it?
does every day have to be heavy though? What if you just go body weight squats or something?
Yeah, I guess you probably
know?
could. Yeah.
More like range of motion.
Knowing Coach Riley, he probably heavy every day.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does.
I mean, it's
though.
got to do something if they're doing it. So
Yeah,
it might be
Yeah.
a mental thing too, though. You never
you
know.
think so?
Where it's just like, I'm gonna do this.
I'm also
strength.
surprised by like his recovery methods must be insane. Like I've
Yeah,
never seen or like heard of him being any kind of injured, like any soft tissue injury.
Yeah, I think that's why they really preach like just recovery always. Make sure we always recovering after practice. Like they take that more serious than
Oh,
would
it's
say-
huge. You have to.
yeah. I would say than more than like last year. We didn't really have that. Like
Dude, those like yoga days during camp were like crazy,
like-
dude.
Those are
them
pretty
recovery
helpful.
days.
Those
was-
saved me,
yeah,
bro.
Them was clutch. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Like they really want us to take care of our body. Like they're not just trying to beat our bodies up. Like
Yeah.
just lifting.
He kind of gets it, like,
kinda-
because
yeah, he
because
unders-
he's doing it every single
he
day. and
understands
stuff,
it. So
you know?
it's like that
Yeah.
helps a lot.
We had this debate actually in the training room. Well, like your favorite recovery method, remember?
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Yeah.
So like Matt posed the question to the trainers, but like kind of like a few of us got involved. It was like, what's the single recovery method that you choose that's best for you, for example? And I mean,
Cold tub?
cold tub.
Yeah, the cold tub.
Cold tub get your body
But
like.
see, that's what we were saying. The new
Are the boots?
and we could pull it up, Zach. But the new research is saying that icing is actually
be
bad
bad.
and
Yeah, it
stunts
could
your
be.
recovery.
Hey, I didn't even know that. Cold
Yeah.
tub be making me feel like
$1,000,000.
yeah, I'm back. My legs are back fresh.
So
like,
it's supposed to be good for like acute injuries or like inflammation. So like if you get like if your knees are hurting and stuff,
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what it'll help, but
Yeah.
not necessarily the muscles as much.
So have you heard of RICE? The acronym: rest, ice, compression, elevation.
yeah.
So it's like the old saying. And then so the guy who came up with the RICE method,
He's the one debunking
yeah,
it,
he
right?
later
Yeah.
came back and said, hey, like I made an error. Icing really isn't the move for an acute injury. Say like I sprained an ankle or something.
Yeah.
I guess you would do the rest of the RICE.
I mean, yeah, the other part rest is gonna be heal everything.
Well, like elevation and all that compression.
yeah, I'm assuming that's probably pretty good.
So just
That's crazy.
Rest.
Taking risks.
Right.
But I do still think like a cold tub is good for you, like for the hormones and like even like the mental stuff, like
Yeah.
your brain function. And that kind of stuff.
I think you get dopamine from going into
Yeah,
like,
well, that's
the
what we're saying.
cold
Like any kind of extreme heat therapy and
Cold.
or really, like
It's good for
sauna
you.
work is insane for you.
tub. For like
Yeah.
mental health especially.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nah, yeah, the cold tubs. I go to the the boots.
Oh yeah, the boots are
The
nice.
boots are nice.
Have you
Yeah.
tried the hip ones?
Nah, I'm
You gotta hit up DJ. They have these like ones that are basically for like your hips and lower back.
I've seen
I
those.
imagine as a DB that's like
Yeah, I
probably
ain't tried that
essential.
one.
You haven't seen
You gotta
those?
get on those.
I've never seen
Oh
that.
yeah,
I usually just after practice cold tub.
every day.
Yeah. Get in that
See, cold tub's one of those things that you have to get in a routine. If you don't cold tub for like a few weeks or months at a time, then that first few sessions. is
Yeah,
just-
like
just
my
hell.
freshman year, I didn't cold tub at all.
Really?
I didn't touch the
It
cold.
is too much.
Like this, I cold tub one time. I think it was after the spring game freshman year.
Uh-huh.
After that, during season, I never cold tub. I didn't
You just
cold
felt
tub.
like you didn't need to. or-
Yeah, I don't know. I felt
Didn't
like I
like it.
needed it. So I didn't do it.
Huh.
Now I do it constantly.
What about contrast?
Not really.
Just straight cold tub.
Yeah, just
I heard
straight
it's
cold
also
tub.
good to like shock your body back and forth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like I just stay in the cold tub.
I think the idea behind that one is the cold like squeezes your vessels, and then the heat opens them up. You get blood, and then stop, and it just keeps
Like yeah,
flushing
you
the
see
blood
like
cells.
a lot of people do that. Like yo, cold tub 5 minutes, hot
Yeah.
tub
Go
5.
between the two.
Yeah, but I don't do that. I just straight cold tub.
Straight cold tub.
And some days just a hot tub.
When you're not in the cold tub and playing, what do you like to do?
Games. That's it. Video
Huh?
games.
What Xbox or PS5?
PlayStation.
Okay.
PlayStation. 2K, Call of Duty. Everything. GTA.
Have you taken the video game class?
Yeah.
Bro, that is a dub. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
Dude, wild. You get
Video game.
basically like a PS4 for
Yeah.
free.
New PlayStation.
And then
Only
you
thing
get
about
games.
The class is like 3 hours long. So.
That's true. But it was never that long, was it?
Nah,
I feel like they got out
sometimes
early.
They were long.
Really?
Oh, you were in that class,
Yeah, I was in it.
I took
last
it
year.
too.
and they gave you a free PS4.
Free PS4.
That's
That
hard.
was like
That's good.
last year.
Yeah,
And
you,
so what
you
do
get games too.
What do you do in that class?
You just like you just make a couple of
Yeah,
videos
make
throughout the
videos,
semester of like
Like testing games.
games and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but
Talking
it's
about 'em.
super chill because it's like kind of your opinion. It's like how do you feel
Yeah.
about a game? It's like,
Me, I play
That's
the game.
right up your alley, bro.
Yeah, I play the game all day.
what
I
do you
play
be
the-
playing?
I play the game all day. Like 2K, I play 2K mostly all day. Like Prophet, like
Mhm.
Prophet Brown,
Yeah.
we'll play 2K, Reg.
Really?
Yeah, we always on 2K. Our Call of Duty, Warzone. Warzone's a big thing now.
What's your overall in 2K?
Everybody. 99, 97.
Jesus.
This one just came out.
Yeah,
On
just
old
the-
one,
the
the
new
old
one.
one, it was 99, 97. So this one about only in 90.
Yeah.
For your my player? Or
Yeah, my play. All I play is my play. I don't do the play now. That's I play now like if somebody comes over and they want to play
Yeah.
against me. Like,
yeah.
but then everybody just my player.
Yeah.
My play. I don't like Madden no
Bro,
more.
I saw this.
Really,
article-
what happened?
Madden's just so fake to me.
What do you mean?
I don't like Madden.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the new Madden. They're saying it's like really glitchy and
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I hate
like
Madden
the engine's
now.
really bad
I
or
don't know
whatever. Like
what's
the
up with
gameplay
Madden.
engine.
How? Because I feel like they do the same thing every year. Like, what do they change?
Well,
like,
I think they were expecting a lot of upgrades, and it's the same
Gotcha.
exact thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't be
okay.
feeling like it's not realistic. Like,
Yeah.
it's just certain stuff. I be thinking like, oh, I'll make that play. Like, why
Yeah.
he didn't do like why he do
Or
this?
if you throw it, like, yeah, I feel what
Like,
you're saying.
I just don't like Madden.
See, it's
I
gonna
hate
be
it.
cool for you guys because NCAA comes out next year.
Yeah,
and you guys are gonna be in it.
NCAA. I remember when NCAA like 14.
It's
Yeah,
Road to
wild.
Glory.
I have it in the crib.
Road to Glory.
Yeah,
Always
The one
playing
with the
Road to
Nard
Even
Glory.
in high school, too. That was so
Yeah, NCAA was a game. Like everybody
I would do
played
Road to
NCAA.
Glory like.
Make
would
up
just- I
14
would just run it
glories.
back every time.
yeah.
Yeah. Me and my friend, me and my friend, his older brother, we do the dynasty. So
Oh,
we create
yeah.
Those are
players
fun,
and
too.
put them on the dynasty. We always do defense, so
Yeah.
make it challenging.
Uh,
That stuff used to be fun.
Dude, I'm excited. That should be really cool.
it's gonna be cool, but
They've
they
been
said they're
saying
gonna
it.
use the Madden engine for it instead of.
That's
You know
the
how
only
like
thing,
the
yeah.
NCAA like feels different when you play it
Yeah.
from Madden. They said they're just
Interesting.
gonna because it's EA Sports, so they're just gonna.
They have
Yeah,
to.
I wonder how that's.
No, they don't have to. They're just like it's a shortcut.
Right,
like,
yeah,
I
they
wonder how
already
that's
have
gonna
it.
be. That's crazy though.
I saw this article about Kyler Murray though, talking about like his affinity for Call of Duty,
Yeah.
and so like every time we could pull it up, but it's like I don't really know much about Call of Duty, so you're gonna have to explain this to me. But like I'm assuming there's some sort of like something comes out on like a weekend basis.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about or no? There's like a special package or something, and so yeah, there's a graph. So every time this event happens in Call of Duty, the Cardinals lose because he's addicted to playing the game.
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
What comes?
Yep, double
Oh,
XP weekend. I was
oh.
trying to describe it. I don't know
Yeah,
what the hell
yeah,
that
Oh, I
is.
seen that. I seen that on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It was like
So they
he's
said
like,
he's like 0 and 20.
yeah, they was
every
like, yeah, he's like
time.
0
you
and 20.
serious?
Yeah.
I
That's
don't know what the
crazy.
number is.
That's
Let's see what
wild.
this
And
article says.
Did he
though.
back it up? Like, yeah, I'd be playing.
No, it's just known that.
Okay.
Yeah, they say he's like 0 and 20.
Because
That's
I think
crazy.
he streams it as well, like on Twitch, and like he's always on there.
That's. I feel like a lot of athletes nowadays, especially like football and basketball, are playing a lot more like video games and streaming.
It's Ben Simmons is like another guy who's.
It's
on
becoming
there a
just
lot.
juju. Like,
Yeah, like I think like the game just helps you, like it brings that
Chill.
little kid out of you too.
Yeah.
Again, like
All right, here we go. The tweet says, "Here's Kyler Murray's fantasy points for each game of his career. The line in orange is when the annual Call of Duty game is released." Coincidence?
yeah, it's just going down.
So yeah,
every
it just
time.
goes straight down.
That's wild.
no, that
It's
is
funny.
wild.
I mean, but they also had it in his contract where he has to watch tape. You saw that?
Yeah,
part?
at first
Yeah.
they say you didn't watch film. They
Right, and
people
so maybe it
clown
has
him
to
for
do
that.
with.
But they took it out of his contract. I think.
Yeah, because I think they got a lot of flack for it.
Yeah, they don't want to make.
How
it-
much was
their
it?
starting quarterback look bad? Like you
Right.
know,
I
like
mean,
saying
it's
you don't
too
watch
late.
film.
Everyone
Yeah, it
knows
is
about
too
it.
late, but still.
So who was making fun of it? I heard some stuff.
I just think the media was like,
Yeah.
"Why is that in your contract?" You know?
Yeah,
Like that shouldn't be in the quarterback's contract to watch film. Like he should do that
Right, it's
automatically.
part of, especially if you're making 200 plus.
Yeah,
million dollars.
exactly.
yeah,
You know, you're the face of the franchise.
exactly.
Yeah, 5
Uh,
years,
that's-
$230 million.
160 guaranteed. That's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
They got blown up by the Chiefs though.
Yeah.
I think
Mahomes.
Chiefs are good, man. Chiefs are
Who
good.
do you think wins this year?
Mahomes is great.
He is smooth.
Mahomes is great.
Who's your team?
I don't have an NFL team.
No,
Nah.
you grew up here, right?
Yeah.
What high school you go to?
John Muir.
How'd you like that?
It was fun. High school, I feel like should be fun for everybody.
Yeah,
Just the high school experience. Like you don't got to worry about nothing. You just have fun. Be a
Yeah.
teenager. Like have fun with football, just everything. So I say high school was fun for me.
That's probably the funnest you'll have in your entire career playing football.
Yeah, for real. Like Friday
I
night
feel like
lights
once you
is
hit
nothing
college,
like
it's
that.
like kind of a business.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that in one of our
Yeah.
class. Remember, like when you get to college, it's
like
this
a
is
job.
This is our job. Like,
Yeah.
Even high school is a business now too, though. Like they have kids in
Yeah.
California making so
Uh,
much on NIL.
and it's just,
And I
just the
haven't even-
practicing.
that haven't
You
even
go to
played
Mater
a
Day,
down.
it's like a college.
You
Yeah.
said what?
I said like the kids in high school that haven't played a down in college yet, like they're millionaires. They're getting
It's
paid a lot of money.
wild.
Dude, some of these quarterbacks are like, if you're the top wideout or something,
You're paid. in high school.
A&M's just throwing money at you, bro.
Like, it's crazy.
All those SEC schools.
Are they losing the Sun Belt though?
I know. It's
What's up with
terrible.
that,
It's
right?
terrible.
Appalachian State. That's
Yeah,
wild,
That's wild.
That week
You got the
2
number
of
one
college
like,
football.
recruiting class,
dude.
and
That's
you lose to-
wild. Yeah.
They're all
It's like-
freshmen though, but still.
Yeah.
But still, it's like
Yeah. App State's a good team though. I will say
True.
that they should have beaten
Yeah.
North Carolina. They should be 2-0 right now, and who knows what their final record is. With that being said, they can't lose that game.
nah, yeah, that's not supposed to be a
They
loss.
cannot lose that game.
Notre
But
Dame as well.
We were saying
Yeah, Marshall.
every game was
Marshall
nuts.
beat Notre Dame.
There was a lot.
Well, Notre
of
Dame's
upsets.
0-3.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Hey,
nuts?
So
They
did
ain't
they
winning
play?
at
Why
all.
did they have an extra game? That was confusing.
Did they play week 0?
Yeah, who'd they play? Because I thought that doesn't count towards their actual like.
Bro, week 0 counts. You thought it was a preseason game?
Well, I just didn't think like. 'Cause how did they play a game before everybody else? It just doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense.
let's see Notre Dame's schedule. I don't remember what their other loss was. Florida State. They lost to Florida State.
I think.
Yeah. I thought they were 0-2, and like they've never gone 0-3, and so like that's the scare.
Oh, you could be right.
Ohio State.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ohio
Marshall.
State. Oh yeah, so I guess it is 2 losses.
But I did hear that a lot. That's why I was.
Yeah, why did someone say 0-3?
Because I think if they go 0-3, it'd be the first time ever.
Not gonna lie, they could lose these next
Cal?
1, 2, 3. No, but
Come on, bro.
they're gonna be.
What?
They just lost to Marshall.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
don't
but
know
now they've
when-
been a bounce back.
Yeah,
with some-
you
with
don't
some
know.
juice.
They just lost to Marshall.
UNC's all right. BYU's a solid
BYU,
team.
Solid team.
Stanford.
Thing is, it's not even an entirely new staff because Freeman was already there. They kept their offensive coordinator,
Syracuse, Clemson.
so it's kind of weird.
I don't know,
Weird.
dude.
Is Brian Kelly just that much of a?
We got
But
that.
LSU
I
lost
saw a
too.
meme. Yeah, and it was like Brian Kelly leaving Notre Dame made Notre Dame and LSU worse.
Oh my
Notre Dame, we play
god!
Notre Dame at home this year.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I think it's our
Last game of the
Last
year.
game of the year.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be high.
we play Notre Dame. I think we play UCLA the week before
The
that.
week before.
Those are
It's like
a
back to back.
crazy 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The week before.
I'm glad Notre Dame's a home game though, cause like it's usually cold by that time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Bend.
And what
wasn't
November
that cold.
26th?
Last year wasn't that cold when we went out there.
It was earlier though. I felt
It was
right.
a little earlier, I think.
I think it was October.
Yeah.
This is the end of November. It's December basically.
Yeah. When
That's
I was
gonna
at
be
Vandy,
cold.
we got lucky. We played them like week 3. It was warm. It was in South Bend.
Okay.
It was a day game, and it was
South
that
Bend
place
be
was still
live
rowdy.
sometimes.
Oh, it was rowdy.
Yeah, it'd be live out
Yeah,
there.
that's probably the craziest student section I've seen in person.
Yeah, that's.
It'd
Yeah,
be
I'm
live.
excited for the collie when it's gonna be like back to
Yeah.
the way it
I think
used to,
I
bro.
think a lot of people. Well, we're gonna end up releasing this after Fresno State game, but I think there's gonna be a lot of people there.
Yeah, for
Fresno.
Fresno State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Fresno
lot.
State's a good team, bro.
Everyone's asking me for tickets all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
where were you last year?
Like
Yeah.
people be thinking like we're gonna just come out here and just blow
Win
them out,
games, like
win
they just don't
games, like-
care. Yeah.
Like, they don't care. Like it's like we can't just come out here and sleep on them. Like
Yeah.
that's a still Division I program. Like
well, also Fresno
solid
State's a
Division
really
one.
good team.
They got
That's what I'm
NFL dudes, bro.
a solid Division I program too. Like so
Yeah.
we can't just come out here and just not be on top of our game.
Yeah. No, I think their quarterback Kaner is really good. People forget at the beginning of last season, like we had Yogi
Yeah.
Roth.
Uh-huh.
So we had him in the van or in the truck last year, and he was like, he has a Heisman vote. He was like, right now, Jacob Haener has my Heisman vote.
Yeah.
And this was like around 4 weeks into the season.
He has
so he's a good player, and
he is good.
yeah, it's they're
That
well
game against
coached.
UCLA last year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
they were
That's the
fighting.
one.
They were dogging. Yeah.
Oregon,
Yeah.
Oregon State this year.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And they barely lost.
barely lost.
by last play.
So
No, it's
Jacob
gonna be a good
Haener
game.
Gassed. Yeah, I mean,
I'm excited when we're undefeated though, going to Notre Dame. That's
Yeah.
gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be wild. At home.
I can't wait for that.
that game's gonna be insane. So we'd have to win to get into the Pac-12. Well, we'd already be in the Pac-12 championship,
if we were undefeated.
but for
yeah.
for like our playoff hopes,
Dude, I mean,
we'd be top 5 by that point.
we're 7 now.
We're 7 now.
I feel like if we're 10-0, we'll put us top 5.
We did rise
for sure.
very quickly. I will say that.
Yeah. I think they were like, yo, let's put them at 14s. Yeah, like we think we're good, but
Yeah,
let's not
Rice
do
game
anything.
was fun.
And then and then when they won, they're like, all right, we can move them up.
We started blowing people out.
Yeah.
Rice game was fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was fun.
Which one?
Rice.
Oh yeah.
It was fun. Stafford game, we just didn't like that field.
Dude, the field.
The field was terrible.
Yeah, I heard it was
Okay.
terrible.
Kept slipping. It was like the grass was terrible.
Someone told me that they saw sprinklers like in the end zone.
I don't know what it was. Their receivers couldn't get out their breaks. They're trying to break on like do digs and stuff. They're falling, coming out their routes.
Good for you.
Yeah, but we're
He's like, I'm doing the same thing.
we're trying to break. We
Yeah.
Right.
slipping and falling right with them. So it's
Yeah.
like it was just. I
They
don't
said
like
they
their
sprayed
field.
like some green mist to like cover up patches and stuff like that
Their
too.
field is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see? I think it was Chicago, the Bears.
The
Yeah.
How-
Bears after they won.
Well,
it
no.
was-
Well, they switched the last year. Like, apparently they had the most like injuries. Like the most guys got hurt, like tore their ACL or like
Really?
got
Soldier
hurt on
Field?
their field. So they replaced the turf. And in the first game, it was just pouring and like destroyed the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, they got new grass.
Yeah, well, I think they used turf.
They
But
slid. Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Huh.
That is.
You think, like the grounds crew, they have one job, right? To like the Coliseum has a whole
Yeah.
like army
Crew.
of people dedicated to like making sure everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's interesting though. Yeah, some fields just aren't. I'd rather play on grass though, personally.
Yeah, then turf.
Yeah.
I don't like turf.
It's got to be a
Just
nice
feels-
grass though.
I'm like,
You
I-
know,
yeah, I don't like turf. Turf. I can't do it.
especially getting tackled and falling and stuff. That's
Turf
the
burns
worst.
are the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrible. Getting tackled on turf is.
Take your whole skin off.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's harder. I feel like it's like rock solid.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be faster on turf?
You get
Yeah.
more grip.
You
That's
get more
why.
grip. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Huh. No, I wonder if there's like if someone did a study like speed on turf versus grass. Like if you're running a 40, would you,
Probably.
what's better,
I would probably take the turf.
Yeah, I think they do the 40s on turf, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, I know the combine it's an Indy and that's
Yeah.
turf. But I'm saying
Yeah,
like
so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the
Yeah.
coach. Yeah.
that's probably better.
Is there
No,
is there a
turf.
study on that, Zach? Turf versus grass.
Who would you want to play for, like NFL team wise?
I'll say the Rams because it's here
Yeah.
in LA. It's close home. So, not saying I don't care if I go anywhere, but like close home, staying home. I think everybody
Yeah.
want to play at home,
Yeah.
close home.
Are you close to your family and everything?
Yeah, my family comes to every home game.
That's awesome.
I'm just 20 minutes away from home, like from my hometown.
Do you ever go back?
Yeah, like I used to go back every weekend in my
Uh-huh.
freshman year. Like homesick, couldn't wait to go back
Yeah.
home on a weekend. Now I don't be going back home as much. So I haven't been home in like probably 2-3 months.
Gotcha.
2 months. It's been a while.
This is interesting. Players have a 28% higher rate of non-contact lower extremity injuries when playing on turf. Huh. Well, yeah, I mean, my non-contact lower injury was on turf.
Yeah.
Staggering. Yeah. I wonder why that is. That's weird.
Mine was on grass, but it was contact. So.
Yeah, it was a lot of contact.
Yeah.
And it wasn't lower extremity.
No. Yeah. So.
What happened anywhere?
So yeah, we would have been screwed both ways.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Well, the college
that's
grass.
Yeah, the college guys.
Do you have any music you like to listen to before game,
Like I don't
during
be
the
listening
day
to
of the
no-
game?
Like before the game, I listen to a lot of Meek Mill.
Gotcha.
A lot of
Little
like,
Philly, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little Meek, a little bit. He a little motivate.
Yeah,
I
he
said
is.
a lot of Meek. And then a little bit of Rod. Not the sad. Everybody say Rod was sad and stuff. Some of this stuff be motivating. Like, it be motivating.
No, it
me,
is.
so-
It is. I know what you mean.
Sad music's motivating you?
It's not.
I'm
sad,
saying, like,
bro.
everybody say he's
Yeah,
always in
he
his
not
feelings.
sad,
He's
bro.
Is he
depressed.
writing out like girls and stuff? Is it like love?
No.
No, not all his music. He just talks about, he raps about, like, how far he came in life, just, and then how it is in his life right now, like, being famous, and how the lifestyle is not what it seems like. But he just, it's like, it's motivating. So I listen to him. But Meek Mill, I would say, is, like, my go-to.
That's top tier.
Yeah,
what are you
top
listening to?
tier.
What songs?
Probably Shine. I'll say Sean. He just dropped the early morning thing like last week, so I listened to that like 10 times before
Yeah,
the
it was
game.
fire.
Probably knew the words before we got to the stadium. So yeah, me. I'll say Rod. NBA YoungBoy chorus and Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah, got
Yes.
though, baby.
You like Blue Bucks Clan? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the clan. The clan.
That's
That's
how you say
like
it, the Clan.
well, we call
It
it the
can't
clan.
be all kidded if you're saying the clan,
we
right?
call it the clan.
you
We
say
call
the
it the
clan?
clan. The clan. We call it the clan.
Really?
That's interesting.
We don't call them their full name.
I don't feel like I can call him the clan.
The
Like,
clan.
hey, you heard that new clan?
Yeah,
That'd be
no,
kinda
I'm.
weird.
I don't know.
Bucks Clan,
That'd
the
raise
clan.
some eyebrows for sure.
Nah, like the clan you listen to like when you stepping out with the
Okay.
guys.
The
Wanna
guys.
get fresh, like that's like one
Oh,
of
that's
the-
like at a party?
yeah, like when you in your mood, like you in that fresh mood, like you feel
Whoa.
fresh, like you just feel like that guy, like when you
Yeah.
listen, you feel like
See,
that
but
guy.
I want to feel like the guy when I'm playing football, though.
Yeah, but that music
Is it
ain't
different?
like it's different for like it's like partying music. I would say it's like
I've never. I
music
don't know
for-
if I've listened to that.
yeah, it's
Well,
not like
he's
music.
like an L, or it's two guys, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
they're-
not
they're
music for like.
LA
It's not no music
legends,
before the
like
game.
community.
I don't listen to the clan
okay.
before the game. But like during the game, they play something like I be dancing. to it,
Yeah,
like during
yeah,
the game. Yeah, I be vibing to it.
DJ Moss.
I hit him up on Instagram though, and
Yeah.
we were messaging about coming on the show.
Okay,
I
that'd be
swear,
fun.
I'm not-
He
yeah.
does a lot, right? He does
No,
like
not DJ Motion. You talking about
Mosley.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
the
man,
clan.
yeah.
talking about the clan.
He does the DJ.
No.
I ain't there.
Cause they're like they're from
Yeah.
South Central LA, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why.
So
they're
they-
like,
they
big
fan
ass-
base
they've
is
been to our
crazy.
practices too.
Yeah, they
Oh.
was at our practice last year.
It was okay. I know who it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I hit him up.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
sure.
But
Do they
Carl,
know
I'm
somebody?
always- huh?
Do they know somebody on our team? Because they knew
I
somebody.
think they
right?
know Gavin.
I don't
Okay.
know. But I'm listening. I
Blue
listen to the
Bucks
clan in
Yeah,
the car.
Chilling.
I'm all, yeah, chilling.
it's a
I
big
was
West
listening.
Coast LA thing.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And they be putting it on. They got that swag.
That's dope.
Are they like, do people know about them? I mean, obviously people know about them, but like, are they popular on the East Coast as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Really?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was like a.
they popping. They like, they running at least the West Coast right now. I say
Right.
for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll get them on the pod, huh?
Yeah. That'd be pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're big SC fans though. I mean, they're from this area, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's an SC fan now. So it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
these bandwagoners.
Just hop
Everyone's
on the-
asking
hop
me
on
for
the
tickets,
wagon.
bro. I'm like, relax.
everybody's
Yeah.
SC.
I only get
Oh.
4.
exactly. It's crazy. Like
One dude's like, yo, let me get 6 tickets. I'm like, what do you mean,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
I can't even.
how many
get
people are you
6 tickets.
bringing?
I
Yeah.
can't even get 6 myself.
Yeah.
I only get 4.
Golly.
That's funny.
They did not want to go to the games last year.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Like, where were you last year?
Yeah, but
That's funny.
it was nuts.
Man, that is
It's
crazy.
gonna keep getting crazier too. That's the thing.
100%. How do you like Grinch so far?
Grinch is cool.
Smooth?
On the field and off the field, he's always pushing us, make sure we're on top of our game. Defense is really simple. Yeah, it's really simple. It was easy to learn. But I say Grinch is a cool dude, cool
You-
coach.
You like that he's like the defensive coordinator besides your position coach, or is that how does that
Yeah,
work?
because him being defensive coordinator and he's my position coach, it helps us a lot on the field. Like,
Yeah.
so we just know everything. He expect the back end to like be not perfect, but like to know
Lead.
most. Yeah, lead.
Yeah.
You probably get the bigger picture of like what the whole defense is doing too, like in
Yeah.
meetings, right? Since he's the DC.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
like, someone messes up, like, oh, he shouldn't have been there. He should be.
You know,
here.
like everything's
Yeah,
connected.
he knows.
As well.
Yeah, exactly. So that helps a lot.
Yeah.
I think like once you realize within a scheme like why the call is what it is.
Yeah, why exactly? So
makes
he's
more
always
sense to me.
explaining like why we're doing this, why this happens, or like the weak spots in the defense.
Yeah.
So he explains everything.
Yeah. Now, like I've heard Richard Sherman talk about like how much he watches tape and like a lot of his play recognition stuff.
Yeah,
Like how does that work as a DB? Like I think for you probably a lot of it's instinctual, but
Yeah,
how
it
much
is.
of that's just God given, like you kind of just have a feel for like the game and just being around the ball like we were talking about earlier
yeah.
versus like, hey, like I've seen this concept this many times, and like I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like watching film, it helps a lot. So like with me, like I'm post safety. Like if you see their quarterback, he throws probably like a post ball every once in a while in the game, or he throw a couple post balls. Like, all right, I know I'm gonna get something in the game. Like I'm gonna get a post in the game.
Yeah.
He might not throw it, but I'm gonna be ready for it. Or like certain plays, like you like it's like a cheat code, like kind of on the test, like you got the answer to that test, and it's exactly like when you see the play, it's exactly that like what you study for is that.
Like the
so
study
like,
guide being the same
it's
as
like
the test.
yes, like oh I got you. Like I done studied all week for this play right here. I know what's coming. Like so it's like, but we don't like some DBs like try to they run these routes, this route. We don't like Grinch. He be like, just go out there and play your rules. We're not out there trying to guess routes.
Because you can get beat that way, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not just out there.
Offenses know their tendencies as well. And then
exactly. Like, so we're just not out there trying to guess routes. Like, people, you get a cheat code, like a cheat sheet. Like,
you have an idea.
Yeah, of what they're going to do most of the time or their favorite pass plays. So that helps a lot, though.
Are there any players in the league that you kind of look up to or like emulate their game, or if you liked watching or anything like that?
A lot of corners. Even though I'm not a corner, I'm more of a safety. I would say a lot more corners. Like Jalen Ramsey. I watch Jalen Ramsey a lot. I'll say Diggs from last year, just him being a pick artist.
Trevon gets cooked though.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah.
He's like him and Jalen Ramsey game style is different. Like like Jalen Ramsey was
Jalen got cooked too this week.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, like he explained like why Diggs caught the ball on him. Like it makes sense on like if you look at the play, it looked like his eyes are in the backfield. But it really wasn't. He was like, I'm reading number two receiver, in case they do like crossing routes, kind of like how our offense do. Like two do like
a post and a wheel.
They do like crossing routes. He had to switch off and go to two. It was like by the time he got his eyes to Diggs had to step on him. Yeah, so he was like, he just knew he got him. Like he got him, and it's like plays like that. The media like they're gonna blow up. Like, like you know, but they don't talk
especially
about,
on a Jalen Ramsey.
Exactly,
type player,
but they're not gonna show the plays where he shut down him on this play and took away Josh Allen first read. Like you feel me? He had to throw somewhere else and throw a pick. Like they don't talk about things like that. They're gonna talk because he's at the top of the mountain. He's the best. So when you get beat, it's like they're gonna make big deal. With Diggs, his eyes are in the backfield a lot. Like if you watch him, he's looking at the quarterback a lot. So he guesses a lot, like routes. So like if you hit him with a double move, he get beat a lot on double moves. Like especially like last year, I think AJ Green hit him with like a stop and go. He's so desperate to get a pick. He's gonna break on that first route. Like he's gonna break on that hitch.
Yeah.
Like so their games is like Jalen Ramsey. He don't take chances. Like he don't take chances like that.
So Trayvon's too aggressive. You're saying?
Not too aggressive. It's just some DBs they like to take.
That's their playing style.
Yeah, that's their playing style. They like to take chances.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but he got picks. He probably gave up the most yards. He
I
got
guess
the
it's
most
like
picks too.
Being a big hitter.
So if it's like he was just guessing and not getting picks, and he just giving up the most yards.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's like it evens out. Like, he has 11 picks.
That's a lot of picks.
And he gave up 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
We preach.
What would you take?
We preach turnovers win. So
what would you
take
the ball back
as a
coach?
He's getting that ball back to the offense.
What would you take as a coach? Somebody who gets you 5 picks and only lets up 500 yards, or they get you 10 picks, let up 1,000?
That's hard.
Like kind of like picking a Jalen Ramsey. Like which one are you picking?
Right, I'm picking Ramsey. He's
the best in the league right now.
He's the best. Like,
even though he gave
all
up
around
a perfect passer rating of 158.3 according to PFF.
Yeah, he had a tough week one.
Bills are the top team in the country though.
What's crazy though is
Bills
that he was
Mafia.
talking. Did you see how much trash he was talking about Josh Allen?
Yeah, I think Josh Allen first came in the league.
Yeah.
Like when he first came in the league, he was saying that. But
that.
he gave Josh Allen, like Jalen Ramsey, does a podcast after every game now.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
He's the new Draymond.
Wait, that's cool. I
think after every game he does like a little shot after every game. So he gave Josh Allen like his props. Like he's like Josh Allen when he first came, he's like one of them people you take a chance on. Like he gon' in a couple years he's gonna be this. Like it's like a project. Like sometimes that project might fail, and then sometimes like dang, that project succeeded. Like he's like Josh Allen's like that. Like he's a truth now. Like,
Yeah.
he's Josh Allen like 6'7".
You see what
He big.
Odell.
You see how
Odell was bouncing back and forth on the sideline.
Was he really?
He was like at first half he was like saying something about like the Rams being good, or like he was doing the ceremony before the game like with the ring, and then after the game he was like Bills Mafia with question mark.
yeah, Bills Mafia came out there to
What's
play.
up? Like,
But the Rams, even the Rams know they didn't go out there and give it their best game.
he said, "Sheesh, Bills Mafia."
And it's stuff like that. Like the Rams lose week 1, people say, "Oh, they're done. They're trash. They just won the Super Bowl last year. They're trash. They're not winning again."
Yeah.
It's like, dang, it's
week one.
Like,
Yeah.
week 1. We still got a whole season.
They
ahead
got
of us.
16 more games because they play 17.
It's crazy,
bro.
Like they can go undefeated from now on. Like
Yeah.
That
Well,
was
it's
one
the same
game.
exact thing with the Packers.
last year, right?
And last year, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Well, so Aaron Rodgers, if we looked up his stats last year, he won MVP last season, right? Week 1, he had like 2 or 3 picks. Yeah, he had like one of the worst games of his career. Everyone's like, Aaron's done, da-da-da-da-da-da.
And then he won MVP.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's
he
like-
don't got no. In my opinion, he don't got no receivers this year. He lost his number 1.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
bro.
like they got a lot of young dudes. I think over there.
It is a lot of drops.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
that kid from North Dakota State, Christian
Yeah.
Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He had a. I mean, they had a
Alan
drop.
Lazard, right? Lazard's
He
been
was
there for a
hoping that
while.
was gonna be
his number 1.
his new guy. Yeah.
See, Lazard was good as a number 3 though. Now we're asking him to be number
Yeah,
1.
he threw like
Yeah.
he threw a bomb on the money. Receiver dropped.
Dropped.
it.
I did see that.
That kind of hurt me.
That's wow. Drops the easiest touchdown on planet.
And it was a good route, like
I got 30,000.
on a good corner.
Let's see.
Was he up top?
Crazy. Yeah, up top.
That's good. He looked him off. Jesus, he beat him by so much. No,
Dropped it.
that's awful.
That's crazy because those are like the easiest catches. The bucket
Over the
catch.
shoulder though, that's hard.
But it wasn't.
Oh yeah, it was,
It was,
kinda just
it was
right there.
like and
You know,
the
like,
the
good
back-
route,
It's
son.
almost harder to catch the ones like over the because if you're throwing it too hard, like you could slip through. I feel like the bucket, you just gotta make the bucket.
You think he was just so open? He was like, "It's my first touchdown." Like,
I mean, it had
overthinking
to be, but still,
Nah, he's a professional. He couldn't have been. He,
dude. I don't know though.
you can't do that.
No, you can't. And Aaron
But
was.
we seen it before. It's not like that. He's like the first person to drop a.
No.
something. Like it
No.
happens, but it's like he has to get that.
Yeah.
I think they will. I think they'll bounce.
Like, people say Aaron Rodgers is the greatest fall, like the greatest. A lot of people.
I don't know.
You think so?
Nah, Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Tom Brady fan.
Really?
I just feel
I
like
love
you
Tom
can't be the
Brady.
greatest if you're not winning.
But
I
his
think-
accomplishments, it
Not
was
the
like
greatest, but just as far as like probably.
like he
talent.
don't have the most Super Bowls,
Yeah,
but he's like
What's-
MVPs and stuff.
Yeah.
He got that. Like,
yes.
There's so much that goes into winning, though.
There's also so much that goes into talent. Like what it like, because if you have a skill of like making the people around you better,
Yeah.
like that is, I feel like could be
Just
more valuable.
Who's a better passer? Like if just raw ability to throw a ball, like I would take Aaron over
Aaron-
Tom.
Yeah, a lot of people take Aaron Rodgers.
But the thing is, like,
I'm
how
saying-
important is that?
No, you're right. There's a lot more
Yeah.
that goes into playing quarterback, but we're just
Yeah.
kind of breaking down each part.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I don't know enough.
Who's a
about
better like
quarterbacks
just
to make-
straight up passer of the ball? Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Tom Brady? Like obviously Josh and Mahomes.
Yeah,
are
Mahomes. Yeah,
yeah,
just better arm talent.
Brady's that.
But
guy.
again, there's so much more that goes into playing that position. There's like
yeah.
all the intangibles that go, like the mental aspect. And
Well, it's like you could throw the ball 80 yards, but if you're not throwing it to the right person,
yeah,
ever,
that too.
you know,
I mean,
it's
like
just-
Jamarcus
It don't
Russell
matter.
probably has better
Yeah.
arm talent.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So I don't know. It's tough.
Um,
Or you look like a Peyton Manning when he was old, like terrible arm talent.
the
you know?
worst.
But the
bro.
fact he was winning, like, because he just could get it to the
Yeah.
guys he needed
So
to
smart.
on time. Didn't need
I
to
was
be
at
perfect.
like in high school, I was at the Manning camp,
Yeah.
and like the Peyton and Eli and all them, they're like throwing kind of like with you, like routes on air, like with the high. They're just kind of like they were still in the league at that point too.
Yeah.
And this was like Payne's one of his last years, and like I don't think I saw him throw a spiral the entire weekend. Bro.
That was wild.
Dude won a Super Bowl after
Yeah.
that. You know, like it was
That's
just nuts.
crazy.
That is
Also,
funny.
he can't like feel his fingers.
Yeah.
So that's like
What are you
he
talking
actually can't. Well, he had neck surgery, so his nerves are all jacked up.
But he said that he can't feel his fingers.
Yeah, look it up.
Any of them? All the time?
it's something's wrong with his fingers. That's why he started wearing special gloves on his throwing hand.
Really?
Like he like physically
I didn't know
can't
that.
feel the ball in his finger.
I knew he had surgery. I didn't know that affected his fingers.
Yeah, his neck messed up like all his nerves, dude.
I didn't know that.
Jeez, Brody.
Yeah, there you go. Peyton Manning still doesn't have feeling in his fingertips. NFL.com. I think he won an MVP like that.
Bro, what?
I think that's what messed up his,
That's crazy.
throwing spirals and all that.
That's wild. Good for him. Did you see the
Yeah, the doctor said, don't count on the feeling coming back.
what? That's wild.
Yeah, but that's why the Colts cut him.
I mean, I
You
can
know?
see that. Yeah,
It's
like, you
like-
can't even feel the ball.
They're
What?
like, dude, you're one of the best of all time, but like
It's time for you to
you're not
just
really gonna help
hang it
us.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, I'm gonna keep playing, and won an MVP, I think, right?
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl, and the rest is history. But he just kind of kept.
You
going.
see, his brother came to USC.
Eli? That was
see
a
that
while back,
video?
wasn't it?
What?
With
Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you pull that
Okay.
video?
yeah,
Well,
Yeah, they had like a little like linebacker something with Willie and
His nephew is a talk of high school football.
who is?
oh, Arch.
Oh,
Arch,
Arch,
maybe.
yeah. Willie McGinnis,
You think he's
i.e.
you think he's overhyped, or you think he's pretty good?
He has a good ball. I am like, I
Yeah.
watched it. He has a good ball. His
Thing is, they're not-
competition he's
they're not
playing
playing
against,
Dude,
yeah.
I saw
His
that.
competition he's playing against
Bro.
though is like
Not
That was
playing.
wild.
Alright.
I've never seen a worse comp in the world.
There was
like,
one of him
He's
rolling
not
out,
even-
and he didn't even look like he was
Move.
playing tackle football.
He's
He
not
was
even
chilling in
tackled.
the
dude,
backfield.
that was insanity. And if you look at the people who he was playing against,
I think he was
it's
in the.
crazy.
He had the ball for at least 12 seconds.
Yes.
and then they were running after him, and he
It's
just like
Before he
crazy.
crossed the
His
line of scrimmage.
competition-
slowly moved out of the way, and
His
then just like
competition is-
completely
He like
missed.
sidestepped, and
Yeah.
the dude like fell.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, his competition is crazy, but he has a nice ball. I give him that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can throw.
But that's where Odell went to high school too, and like he turned out pretty
bro, I don't know.
right.
Yeah, I did it. I don't
Yeah,
know if he
that's
did
where
or
Odell
not.
went.
That's crazy.
That looks sus. I was watching that like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, bro, have you seen Zion's high school highlight tape?
Zion Williams.
Williamson.
Yeah, that's
Bas-
basketball. It's a little
yeah,
bit
that's
different.
yeah.
I feel like that's even worse for competition.
But
bro,
he,
he's playing
like-
against 5'5" white dudes.
yeah, he was.
What you trying to say?
Nah,
No.
Zion was unbelievable in high school.
But
Okay, but
But
have
then,
you seen him in high school? Like the teams he was playing?
yeah, I'll watch Zion in
So
high school.
people
Like,
said
I
this-
used to watch Max Ballers Live. I used to watch Ballers
People
Live.
said the
every
same exact
week
thing about Zion.
to see you.
well,
Even
yeah.
LeBron said like he didn't think Zion was gonna beat. Like he like
No one
see-
thought he was gonna be
like he's
that.
playing.
Dude,
Look at his competition.
he wasn't
but
even
then he
number
got
one
to-
player.
He got to Duke, and he like
He took off.
he
RJ
took off.
Barrett was number
RJ
one.
Barrett was number one. He was number two. It was
Yeah.
like, it went them two. But like for him, he's 6'9", what 280.
Those guys aren't that bad though.
Bro, there's some videos of the dude. Look at that, bro.
Look how high he's
Yeah.
getting.
Like that looks
Well,
like a
who
middle
can stop
school.
that? Like he's
I
getting.
think that's
He's
he's playing against little kids.
Look at
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad, dude.
His
Oh,
head
This
is
is
above-
not good
his
competition.
head is above the rim for one. Look at this.
I feel like physical stature doesn't matter as much though.
But he's like he's
Like in football, if you're like a 5'5" O lineman,
Mhm.
there's nothing you could do. In basketball, if you're 5'5", you can be a shooter at least.
Yeah.
Like you could do
Or you
something
can
like
produce-
yeah, you can like if you're just super slow in football, like
Yeah.
it's just hard, you know. It's hard to do anything.
This is nuts to me though. Like imagine you're like some 5'8" kid, like you just finished lunch and then you gotta go guard Zion Williamson, bro.
Yeah, that's rough.
Like I think he probably could have played in the NBA at that point.
he did it like 2 years later.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like him at
exactly.
18 or like not even 18.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Nah, that's crazy though.
He Loki got fat though, right?
He's like
Yeah.
290, but he's still jumping out the gym.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like, his vertical is crazy.
Yeah. I heard you're really good at basketball.
Nah, I'm alright. Yeah.
I heard you're a dog.
Just I like.
You
to
don't have
dunk.
to be humble now.
I like to dunk.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I
The long arms gets
More of a
him.
dunker.
What's your player count?
My player count:
Yeah. If you're like I most closely resemble this guy in the NBA.
Andrew Wiggins
Ooh.
It's a hot take. I like that.
for the Timberwolves though.
Okay.
Not saying he bad for the Warriors, but that's what I'll say.
So,
Andrew
okay.
Wiggins.
Do you have a basketball team?
So
or
you don't
no?
have a jump shot then.
A basketball team? LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's the basketball team.
That's wild.
That's favorite player.
Yeah, LeBron's the greatest of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than Steph Curry.
Is he better than
That's
Draymond though?
crazy.
Come on now.
Yeah. Look, Andrew Wiggins, yeah.
Andrew Wiggins. You think you could have played in college?
Basketball?
Yeah.
No. No,
Wait,
not
why?
basketball.
Why?
I thought you were saying
Yeah,
More of
geez,
base-
that was
more of
so-
baseball.
Really?
Baseball's been it was my second sport.
Okay.
I didn't
So
know that.
like when I grew up, football, and after football season, right to baseball. And I took a year off of baseball, like probably like my 8th grade year, I'll say. And I got back into baseball freshman year. And like you can't just go
Wasn't the
back
same,
to
yeah.
hitting.
Hmm.
In high school, it's a point in time like where baseball you have to really work on baseball, like focus on that. Me, I was just a 2-sport athlete, so I never really worked on neither. Like football, like off season, I'm not doing drills for
Yeah,
football.
you're
I'm
in
not,
8th grade. Yeah.
I'm not hitting batting cage for baseball. I'm just having fun with both of them. So like in high school, people are like taking it serious. Like you're starting to get pitchers they're throwing fast. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to hit a 90
With movement.
and with moving. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to hit a baseball. Baseball is one of the hardest sports. I'm not gonna lie. So like, say like my freshman year I played, but like I played center field, outfield. That's like safety for me. That's just
Yeah.
tracking the ball. So I think that's why I really have good ball skills. It's just like from baseball, like tracking the
Interesting.
ball it helps a lot. But
The
like
hand-eye coordination too.
yeah, exactly. But the
Yeah.
hitting part was the hardest. I couldn't do it no more. Like it was just
Really?
hard for me. So then like sophomore year, going into my junior year, I got my first offer for football. And then that's when I really started taking I felt like I could do
Started
something.
focusing.
I could
on
do
football.
something with I could do something with this. Like football. Always been good all my life in football, but I've never worked on like even like in high school, I didn't work on safety.
Yeah.
What was you doing?
Receiver, I was always been an athlete.
Oh, really?
So receiver and safety, I've been playing receiver and safety since I've been 6. Off season, I'm working on receiver stuff, routes, just everything receiver. So I'll never go to a park and do breaking, DB drills, breaking, back pedals.
Boring.
Like it never was that until I got to I had to pick. Like once I got in college, like I got to play defense. So like I just took baseball always been like I've loved baseball. Even the game I play MLB all day.
Really?
Yeah, I played the game MLB.
You play with Kyle Ford?
No, I haven't played Kyle Ford.
Bro, you should. He's on
Kyle
that all
loves
the
that
time,
game.
bro.
Yeah,
He
MLB,
plays
I love-
MLB, the only game all day.
Yeah, I love MLB. So
That's
yeah, but
fun.
I stopped playing baseball sophomore year and just focused on football.
You got any highlights?
in baseball?
Yeah.
probably
They
on
have-
my phone. In
Can you look
baseball,
at
you
that?
have like in baseball.
You guys have a huddle for that?
I don't think I know in my high school.
No.
You look me up, you're gonna see all.
That's what's
Football.
crazy with like some of you guys who are like 2-sport athletes and like focus on one really late. Like
Yeah, like
Drake was the same thing. Like he didn't focus on football until freaking last year.
yeah, that's crazy, but like
He was like, yeah, maybe I can.
yeah, like I said, I can
be good at this football thing.
Yeah, all
So
football's
football,
really
Bob.
football. But yeah, like baseball, I love baseball, but it's just like I respect baseball players like so much.
Yeah.
That's a hard sport. People like don't
Don't
really understand.
I'm gonna push back on this one.
Like
Some of them are soft, bro.
It's a different hard though.
It's
He's
a
not
different-
talking about
like,
As far as injuries, bro.
yeah, no.
I ain't talking about like
He's talking about like
ain't like
skill.
like skill. Ain't no football.
Like you gotta be stronger, faster, more tough.
You can't go out there and hit a 98 fastball.
No matter who you like.
well, yeah,
how
I've never
strong.
trained in it, but like some of those
Yeah.
dudes
Like,
physically,
football
look
player-
at him, you're like,
Like we go out there and play basketball. We go out there and
Yeah.
yeah,
and give it our all in basketball and compete.
And you
in
could do
basketball.
well.
Yeah, you could do
all
a
right,
little
you know.
something. We
Yeah.
athletic. We could
You
jump.
play defense. At
Yeah,
least.
you can
not
do-
hit a ball.
You could do a little
No,
something.
I agree.
You can do a baseball player come and do a little something on the basketball court.
Yeah.
Football, they might not have the best route, but they do a little something.
They could do something.
They can do something.
Yeah.
You're not going on a baseball field and
I would embarrass myself.
you're not
yeah.
going on a baseball and hitting
Anything.
a 88 curveball.
No.
It's not happening. Like
No.
it's hard.
But like a few weeks of training, you know.
No.
Not even a few weeks
I'm
of
No.
training.
It takes a while, dude.
That's
And that's how guys
hard.
lose their mental. Like if they get in a slump, like
Mhm.
they just so mentally like they can't hit
Baseball.
anything.
That's a big mental
Bro,
part.
baseball's
You know?
hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like my best friends, they're baseball players. Like,
Really?
yeah, they're baseball players. Their dad was in MLB, and like, so I'm down around them. I go to their house. They got a batting cage in the back. I'm just
At the
gonna,
crib?
Yeah, at
That's
the crib.
hard.
So I'm just
Yeah.
I'll just go.
One of my
That's
friends
right.
had the same
I just
thing.
go in a batting cage and just hit. Like,
Yeah,
just-
it's fun.
just
That's
hit.
fun.
They just toss you the ball. You just
Yeah,
hit the
like-
fences.
and they be dying laughing.
Yeah.
Cause like you're a college football player. Every time I go over, I just gotta touch the. I gotta hit. I gotta hit something.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
It'd be funny.
Would you rather be a star safety in the NFL or MLB player?
Star safety.
Greatest safety of all time. Greatest baseball player of all time.
Greatest safety of all time. Ed Reed. People gonna hate me for that. People say
Wow, I feel
Troy
like a lot of people-
Polamalu.
Oh, SC fans.
Yeah.
The video of Stevie.
Bro,
Did you see that? Hey, look this up. Hey, look this up. Look this up. Go to USC page on
USC Instagram.
But baseball, that's kind of hard. I don't even have a greatest.
You didn't even
Like a
USC football. USC football.
Yeah.
He didn't even say
Derek
Palamalu
Jeter.
correctly. He was like
Yeah.
Palamalu.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like we got, bro. This is.
I'm really
so-
surprised. No, that's
Nah,
USC
you're good.
athletics. USC football. I'm surprised they collaborated with CV on
I
that.
know.
Because it was
That's
like
funny.
sports gambling.
Yeah.
keep
going.
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Right there with two.
The one with the hit on the left. Yeah.
This second clip.
Ah.
Nah, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't even have a great baseball player. But like my high school, Jackie Robinson went to my high school.
Oh wow.
So like, it's a big thing.
That's legendary.
That's legendary. Yeah. So like,
So it's like a really well-known
get-
baseball program.
yeah. So like, they get sponsored by the Dodgers and stuff.
Whoa.
Dodgers like redid the field a couple years back.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and like then I think they got a mirror on our wall for 'em. The picture is really dope. They just painted it.
But yeah, this video is so funny. So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, this guy made a TikTok. He bet on Stanford +8. Yeah, here we go. We found it. It's the one over.
We can edit this in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the sound.
And then it said Ray Lewis called Shane Ray Lewis.
Oh, he's talking about
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. Then they got Ray Lewis at middle
Yeah.
blocker. That stuff was funny.
I remember watching. I was like, oh my
Now on
gosh.
the field
He's
when
like,
he
they got Troy
He whacked
Polamalu.
him.
on the
bro.
field when I seen him hit him, I was like, oh my
He
god.
was like, USC's back, man. They got Ray Lewis out there.
Mm.
He's like, can we score before
He
the
had me
half?
pumped on the field. I was pumped. When
He had Stanford +8, bro.
That's tough.
It had me dying. I'm so glad Stevie posted that too.
Yeah,
He said a bunch of people just sent it to him.
Yeah, CV.
I bet.
CV's funny.
Yeah, that was
My
good.
boy. Max got a pick 'cause I dropped it.
I saw that.
You could add 2.
Yeah, it hit my hands. And Max got
At least it went straight up though.
yeah.
That's tips and overthrows.
Tips and
man.
overdose.
Gotta get those.
Yeah.
Gotta get those.
I was kind of mad. No, I'm just playing.
What happened on that? You just like
Tight
see it, or
end.
you just kind of.
Nah, so like I thought the tight end was gonna catch it. So my
Wait,
head
what happened? He ran what?
like a seam kind of.
Okay.
He ran a seam. So I broke on the ball and the quarterback kind of overthrew him a little bit, but it touched the tight end's hand, touched both his hands, like his fingertips. And I'm thinking he's gonna catch it. Like so
Yeah.
in my head, I'm like, I'm about to hit him, like just hit him hard in the back. And then the ball came and it hit me in my hand. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fast
He's just
reaction. And
fast.
then Max came and picked it. I just celebrated. I'm like, dang, I could have had another one.
Yeah, that would have been.
That was cool.
Back
You-
to
you'll
back.
have more opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, on that
Stanford
note-
game, I think we went out there. Offense turned up. They went out there and turned up. I'll
Oh,
say-
dude, every possession we have the ball.
Yeah, they was turning up. Jordan was turning up.
Or Sleepy's punted like 3 times.
Yeah,
I never see that dude punt. I think I
Yeah.
remember him punting like twice.
I feel bad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, plus he's never really played American football, so he's like
He's not
trying to
gonna play
get
much
like.
either this year.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Man, we scoring.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right,
All
bro.
right, brother.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
Of course, man. Anytime.
that was dope, man. That was a lot of fun.
Anytime. Man.
Great start to the season. Can't wait to see what the rest comes out to.
Yeah.
Hopefully more All-American honors, more pick sixes,
Yeah,
more
for sure.
celebrations in the end zone.
For sure.
You got anything to tell anybody?
Nah, appreciate the supporters. Keep supporting my guys. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
So what are your socials? Where can people follow you?
Instagram, King_Bullock3. Twitter, King_Bullock3.
Yep.
Snapchat, same thing.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
Ladies, hit him up.
Yeah.
Send him snaps.
Are you single?
Nah.
Okay.
You got a girl?
Oh. Okay.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Maybe hit him up.
Ambiguous.
He'll put on the doc.
He'll entertain.
Yeah,
some.
that's not for everybody.
All right.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.